Tonight's Penn and Teller Fool Us is brought to you in part by Cricket Wireless. Doesn't it seem like the wireless world today could use a smile? At Cricket Wireless, we think so. That's why prices for our plans are all in, taxes and fees included. And we've got more 4G LTE coverage nationwide than T-Mobile or Sprint. That's a whole lot of network for not a lot of dough. It's what makes Cricket the happiest place in the whole wireless world.
You're acting so funny. What's wrong, Billy?
My doctor says I have Skittles pox.
Are they contagious?
I don't think so.
Contract the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
I asked my dentist if an electric toothbrush was going to clean better than a manual. He said sure, but don't get just anyone. Get one inspired by dentists with a round brush head.
Go pro with Oral-B. Oral-B's rounded brush head cups your teeth to break up plaque and rotates to sweep it away. And Oral-B delivers a clinically proven superior clean versus Sonicare Diamond Clean.
My mouth feels super clean.
Oral-B. Know you're getting a superior clean.
I'm never going back to a manual brush.
All right, first day of school, Hunter. I look like our lawyer.
Exactly.
Why can't I just dress like them?
Them?
I look cool.
Excuse me, young people, where did you get these looks?
Old Navy?
The Navy. It's the Navy.
Old Navy, Mom.
And how much for the denims?
$8.
$8?
Mom, please.
Hunter,
Mom.
Hunter, Mommy speaking.
All kid stuff is up to 60% off.
You're going to be late today, Hunter. We're going to Old Navy.
At Intel, they make technology that gives you the power of a PC and fun of a tablet.
I could turn it into a tablet and do my spreadsheets?
I said fun of a tablet?
Exactly.
Upgrade to a 2-in-1 with Intel inside.
Next Monday.
Well, what do we have here? Is there a lady in the house? Jimmy,
Hey, Jimmy, do we have time for one more round?
please tell me that wasn't my mother.
Significant Mother. Series premieres next Monday at 9:30, 8:30 Central on the CW.
Welcome back to Penn and Teller Fool Us. It's time to meet our next fooler.
Hi, I'm the amazing Allison. I live right here in Viva Las Vegas. I'm a mentalist. I love my Krav Maga. I shoot guns. I ride motorcycles. I'm a really badass girl. My father taught Navy SEALs and taught me how to read people. Go ahead and take a look at it. And that's really where it all began with me with this obsession of mentalism. Tell me exactly what card was it that you chose?
9 of hearts.
The 9 of hearts. Being a girl in a mentalist world is definitely a lonely place to be. Starting out, I was kind of shunned. But after a while, once they started to realize that I'm here to stay, they started to actually see me as a peer. If you aren't going to stand by me, then move.
Will you please welcome Amazing Allison?
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much. My name is the Amazing Allison, but I actually do need 2 more amazing performers to please join me on stage. Penn, will you please tell her? Please give them a round of applause.
You want me here?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And Mr. Teller right there. Perfect. Thank you. Well, guys, as you know, I am a mentalist, so I'm planning on doing a little bit of what most people know as mind reading.
Okay.
So, Penn, I'm going to start with you. You tend to be a little bit more analytical. You're a numbers guy, so I'm going to try something with numbers with you.
Okay.
I'm going to make a little thought bubble for you, okay? This is going to simulate what you are thinking.
Okay.
I'm going to have you think of a 2-digit number, let's say between 25 and 100.
Okay.
Don't say it out loud. You're going to write it down in your thought bubble. Then you're going to fold it right up into quarters. Make sure that nobody else sees it but you, okay? Don't do it yet. I'm going to turn away, okay?
And I do not show it to the camera.
Do not. Do not show it to anyone. Teller, my friend, you are definitely... You're definitely the more artistic, creative, imaginative one. So what I'd like to do with you... You're going to draw a picture. Now, this could be something simple. Don't make it too complex. You could draw anything you want, okay? Anything you want. Now, I'm not influencing you at all, right? Once you've done your drawing, just flip it downwards so that I can't see it. I'm going to turn away now so you guys can both do your thing.
Okay. We're ready.
Oh, thank you for letting me know. Okay, so if you would. Okay. Now, I'm going to just recap here. I did ask you to come up with a 2-digit number.
Yes, you did.
Between 25 and 100.
Yes, you did.
And nobody did see this number. Is that correct?
That's correct. No one
Okay.
has.
I'm glad. I'm going to tear this up right in front of you so nobody else is going to know. There we go. Perfect. Now, I'm going to need your hands for this. Just like this. Perfect. Now, there's 3 reasons why I'm going to hold your hands.
Okay.
First reason is you have a fabulous manicure.
Oh, thank you.
Second reason is I'm actually feeling little micro twitches in your pulse right now.
Yep.
And the third reason is I just wanted to hold your hands.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So now I just want you to concentrate on your number for me, okay? Concentrate. That's pretty hot. All right. Now, I definitely got something from you. I don't have a timer, so what I'm going to have you do is you're going to time me, okay? You're going to count 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, or if you like Mississippi or hippopotamus, it's up to you.
I like all those things.
Okay, so just start counting whenever you're ready, and I'll tell you when to stop, all right? Whenever you're ready.
Start. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 hippopotamus, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi.
Done. 9 Mississippi hippopotamuses. Okay. Now, I'm sure you're familiar with Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Well, I gave myself 16 different chances to hit your number.
Okay.
So, do you see your number in this box? In these boxes?
I don't.
What was your number?
My number was 26.
26. I'm going to put your number right there. There, that way it is on the page. 26.
Okay.
Better?
I see that, yeah.
Okay, so let me just show you something really cool, okay? And this, I'm very proud of this. How about 6 and 1 is 7.
Yeah.
Plus 12 is 19. Plus 7 is 26. 11 and 8 is 19, plus 5 is 24, plus 2 is 26. 5 and 10 is 15, plus 3 is 18, plus 8 is 26. 4 and 7 equals 11, plus 6, plus 9 is 26. 6 and 11, 5 plus 4 is 26. 8 and 1, 9, plus 10 is 19, plus 7 is 26. 26 here, 26 there. Now, TiVo, you guys can TiVo this if you want to. Pause it. This is all correct. But let's take it a step further. How about 6 and 8 is 14 plus 3 is 17 plus 9, 26. 7 and 5 plus 10 plus 4, 26. Now, we won't stop there. There's more. 6 plus 7 is 13, plus 4 is 21, plus 9 is 26. How about this? These 2 here with these 2 here, 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 these 4 here, these 4 here, these 4 here, these 4 here, here. I think you get the point.
I do.
There is over 26 different ways to equal 26 in 10 seconds.
Beautifully done.
Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Now, with that, Penn, I'm going to say thank you. I'm going to let you go and sit in your comfy chair again. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you so much.
I'll miss you.
Teller, for my spot with you, I'm going to actually have you join me right here on the front of the stage, okay? Bring your drawing with you. Don't show it to anyone. There's a certain way that I like to absorb information. So I'm going to have you turn around for me. Now, I'm going to turn around. There we go. I just got to get into position. Hang on. I'm definitely starting to feel something. Yeah, okay. Now, let me just see here. Yep, I'm getting a stronger feeling. All right. I'm going to lock in my answer. I definitely got a really good feeling out of that. I don't know about you guys. But for the first time, Teller, will you please, don't say anything yet. Will you please show the audience what it is that you drew? What do we got? A flower. It's so interesting that I would have gotten a flower as well. Teller, thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Amazing Alison, ladies and gentlemen. Fabulous. That was great. That was incredible, and I have never seen Teller that happy before. Wow. I know they loved the act, because I could tell from the expression on both their faces. Penn, what do you have to say?
I was kind of flying more solo than I usually am on this. I got much less help from Teller, because all Teller wanted to talk about was how much he liked rubbing against you. Which I didn't get to do that. So I
held your hands?
I know you held my hand. I wanted to rub your ass.
There you have it.
You took 2 tricks that are for what we'll call my section, what we call the less creative section. You know, Magic Square, we happen to know. It's a wonderful thing. It's great. It's a great mental exercise. You did a beautiful job with it. And using that as a revelation after you do a center peak is fabulous.
Thank you.
Wonderful, great. And Teller has a pretty good idea how you did his part, and he's going to lay it on you right now.
Lay it on me, buddy.
Let's see if he's right there.
He's 100% correct.
Wow.
There you go. And Teller will keep that he'll keep that a secret there.
He got me in the shower.
you for sharing with us, ladies and gentlemen, amazing Alison. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be back soon with more Penn and Teller Fool Us, so don't go away. Welcome back to Penn and Teller Fool Us. Now, if this next performer doesn't put a smile on your face, then frankly, it's a waste of a face. Let's meet our next whimsical contender.
Howdy, I'm Matt King. I work right here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a show right about now. I love the job. I love that genuine interaction. By saying howdy at the beginning of the show, I'm Matt King, and I'm coming out in a plaid suit. Now I'm ready. It's friendly, but it also sets the bar pretty low. Penn and I have known each other since late 80s, I think. It's much harder to fool somebody that knows you. But I think it's not bragging to say that I fooled Penn and Teller many times in the past. You know, Teller has, in fact, told me that I fooled him. And I do have one brand new trick, and I'm hoping to fool Teller. Because, as you know, if you fool Teller, you fool Penn and Teller.
Please welcome Matt King.
I am Matt King, and I'm very excited to be here. It's my first time to wear my new suit. My grandmother made this. Yeah, it used to be her couch. No, I'm really excited because I do have a brand new trick, and I don't know whether you guys know this. Every brand new trick requires a guinea pig. Pick her? No. Hi, what's your name? We'll say it again? Del Marlo. Follow me. Ladies and gentlemen, today's volunteer who did not volunteer in any way. And right over this way, Del Marlo, somewhere over here near that yellow dot is probably great. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming up. Del Marlo, you'll notice in this trick, many of the things I say have more than one meaning, like guinea pig. Do you know anything about the other kind of guinea pigs, the little furry pets? Do you know what they eat?
Pet food.
Pet food is a good guess. I'll give you a hint. See if you can guess now what guinea pigs eat.
Oats.
Oats. Sorry, no. They eat Fig Newtons. Do me a favor. Put your hand inside. Make sure there are no Fig Newtons, no guinea pigs, no oats. That is an empty cardboard oatmeal tub, like you would make a drum out of, maybe, when you were a little boy. Or yesterday. Or you, me. Del Marlo, the new magic trick is in 3 parts. For the first part, the guessing game, we need 2 things. Oatmeal tub and a small ball. Del Marlo, do you have a small... Perhaps I can manufacture a small ball from a paper serviette. That means napkin. I roll the serviette into a small ball and I seal the end with spatile. That means bleh. Tomorrow, here's the premise of our little guessing game. I'm going to rattle the small ball around inside the oatmeal tub. Then I'm going to put it in my pocket. You have to decide if that ball stays in my pocket or if I've somehow snuck it back under the oatmeal tub. So it's like the old 3-shell game. Remember that? Now there's only 1 shell, so the odds are infinitely better for you. We'll see. Well, you understand the rules, right? I'm going to rattle it around. I'm going to put it in my pocket. You decide if it stays here or if I've snuck it back under the oatmeal tub. You understand the premise of the guessing game?
Yes, sir.
Then we'll begin. There's an oatmeal tub and a small ball. Oh. So I'll rattle it around a little bit. Would you say right now that ball was in my pocket or under the oatmeal tub?
I would say it's still under there.
You say it's under the tub. Dude, I just showed you.
Let's go.
You were thinking I'm going to be wrong no matter what, weren't you? That is true. You'd have been wrong no matter what. Hold that for just a second. Now comes the magic trick part. For the magic trick part, we need 2 more things. 1 from my grandmother. The drapes match the couch. And one from my grandfather. This is his glass for his teeth. Tooth, actually. That gets covered with the drapery, goes in the center of the stool. Del Marlo, reach over, feel that cloth above the opening of the glass. Make sure there are no slits or holes or trap doors. Solid piece of cloth, correct?
Yes, sir.
The reason I had you verify that is the magic we're going to do is the magic of penetration. It's a crowd favorite.
I see.
Del Marlo, I don't know how much you know about penetration. I've heard it's easier in the dark. Now, Del Marlo, do you have any secret magic moves that you do that would aid penetration? Oh. Firm smack on the bottom?
Yeah.
Yes, you know what you're doing. Well done. Del Marlo, with your, there you go. With your left hand, reach over, grab the left corner of the cloth. The right hand grabs the right corner. Slowly, so as not to tip over my family heirloom and to build up the suspense. Slowly, not that slowly. Slowly, lift it up to, oh, the Fig Newton. Is it in? Oh, I bet I know where that ball is. Yeah, of course, yes. In comedy, a big finish callback is, remember when I got you up here, I said every brand new magic trick requires a guinea pig. I believe you thought you were today's guinea pig. But I wasn't speaking of you. I was talking about my little pet.
Hey, man.
Guinea pig. Thank you very much for your help. Thank you for your help. Watch your stuff going off the edge there. Yes. So this is Colonel Sanders. That's his name. And he does a little trick. It's not magic, but it is pretty good for a guinea pig. I'll get out his little hut. This is where he stays in between shows. We don't call it a cage. It's his hut. He sits on top of his hut for his trick. You ready, Colonel? You don't get to go inside yet. You got to do your trick. Stay. Good boy. That's his trick. Jonathan, you know why he's called Colonel Sanders?
No, why?
Oh, because he is... Because he's finger licking good. and he tastes like chicken. Except for that toenail.
Matt King, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance. Wow. That was, I think that's my favourite comedy magic act I've ever seen in my life. That was hilarious, wasn't it? I don't want to seem rude, but I don't want to seem rude, but I can't shake your hand because I'm allergic to guinea pigs, believe it or not.
That's okay, I'm allergic to the English.
But that was incredibly good. And do we, please, tell us that we get to see the Colonel Sanders again, do we not?
Oh, yes, of course. It's like a 3-hour turnaround on the guinea pig.
You couldn't...
No, you can't rush that.
You couldn't bring him out for us now?
I'll try.
No.
No, no, I shouldn't have done that.
You've known these guys for...
Wait.
Hold on. Holy... Well, that was fabulous. I know the guys have talked for a while. I could see them laughing like I haven't seen them laugh before, so I know they enjoyed it tremendously.
If you go on Twitter and say, I'm coming to Las Vegas, besides Penn and Teller, what show should I see? The only answer anyone ever gets is Matt King. End of story. He will kill you, destroy you. I also think that when he knows the video's running and is doing his little video package, he should not say all you have to do is fool Teller. Because this juggler is going to bust your Kentucky butt right now. Al Wheaton, you know about Al Wheaton, I bet?
Yes, of course, I do know of Al Wheaton.
Yeah, you probably do. And you probably also know about Harry Anderson and his guinea pig trick at the end, don't you?
Yes, I do.
So do I, Matt King.
Yeah.
Can I just clarify, though? Did he fool you?
No!
The fabulous Matt King, ladies and gentlemen, down at Howard's. Let's pretend to shake hands. Go and see the show. Penn just said, one of the best shows in Vegas. Mr. Matt King, and of course, Colonel Sanders. Matt King. Well, we have to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll see some more foolers, as well as a trick from the amazing Penn and Teller. So don't go away. Welcome back to Penn and Teller Fool Us. But so far tonight, no one's fooled Penn and Teller. So let's meet our next act and see if they're up to the task.
My name is Norman Ng. I've always dreamt of marrying a beautiful woman, moving to a farm, and having lots of kids. And you know what? I did it. I love living on a farm, but raising kids on a farm is exhausting. And as a professional magician, it's hard to balance work life and family life. I'm gonna book this one. Can you squeeze tight to that one really tight? Look, watch this. Look, my salad bears up. Mine disappears. Open your hand. I tour about 300 days out of the year, and I love doing magic because I love to freak people out. Penn and Teller are awesome magicians. I've looked up to them since I was a kid, and I'll put on a damn good show for them.
Please welcome Norman Ng.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Here's a new take on a classic of magic. You may have seen or heard of something like this before, where a magician takes a piece of silverware and bends it with his mind. I'm going to take it one step further for you tonight. Instead of bending this fork with my mind, I'm going to bend your mind with this fork. Deep, huh? Instead of using a real fork, I'm going to use an imaginary fork. I'm going to draw a picture for us tonight. Hopefully it resembles a fork. Here we go. Oh, looks more like a spork. But that's right. That's the best I can do. There it is, right there, ladies and gentlemen, my spork. It's all right. It's missing something. It needs to be more unique. Jonathan, would you mind helping me with this? Round of applause for Jonathan, please. Thank you. Jonathan, please stand on that side of the table. Can you sign your name nice and big on that line so we can all see? Excellent. Thank you very much. I'll take the marker. We'll get rid of this. This is now a work of art. 1 in a million. Nothing else looks like this in the world. Keep this in mind. This is a real permanent marker. Nothing rubs off or moves or does anything strange. Get a good look at my spork. Get a good look at Jonathan's hieroglyphic. Remember everything you can about it. You're going to want to recognize it when you see it again. I don't want you to think I can do anything without you knowing, so I'm going to fold it up. Jonathan, if you can just hold on to this nice and tight for us, stay right there. Don't move. Perfect. I'm going to try to alter that drawing in your minds with this fork. I want everyone to, for a moment, imagine this fork is the same spork that I drew over there. I'm going to call it a fork from now on. Imagine that fork is getting soft. Imagine it's getting so soft where it starts to bend. Imagine the ink on the paper is bending all the way until it's completely messed up. Everyone imagine that? Let's see what happened over here. Remember what this drawing looked like earlier? Well, now it's completely bent. Thank you very much.
Norman Penn, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. First of all, I've got to congratulate you. I think the greatest trick you pulled off is being about 12 years old and having 4 children.
That's right.
How do you manage that? Don't give me the details. Okay. So if your kids see Dad fool them, will that make them want to follow in your footsteps?
Maybe. That'd be pretty awesome, though. I don't know. Penn and Teller, they're smart. I've looked up to them since I was a kid. I did my best. We'll see what happens.
You know, Norman did not expect us to bust him on the bending the fork. That is something he knows we know. It's this other trick. And, you know, I'm not even going to address Norman on this because you've got a miracle in your hands. Yeah. So, Jonathan, one of these days, I'm going to take you, Jonathan, out to lunch. And I'm going to explain to you when we are out to lunch.
That's not a euphemism for something weird, is it?
It is. It is a euphemism for something very, very weird. Now, when I take you out to lunch, I'll tell you that the original trick is not as smart as this. Because the original trick has to have another piece of apparatus on it. But when we're out to lunch, I will tell you how clever he was with some of his masking when we're out to lunch. But first, let's see if Norman thinks we know what he did for that trick.
You know it. I did not fool you. I wish I was invited to lunch.
Just by talking about lunch, you understood what he was talking about?
I did, yes.
What's wrong with you people? Well, no wonder none of you got friends. Thank you for being here. Norman, ladies and gentlemen. Fabulous. Don't go away, ladies and gentlemen, because when we come back, we have a trick from our very own magical masterminds. That's right, Penn and Teller. See you in a few. Ladies and gentlemen, they have been working together for over 40 years and they just got the trick they're about to perform right once, and that was yesterday. So let's see how it goes. Let's go crazy for Penn and Teller.
I'm going to get somebody from the audience here. Let me see what we got here for this. Yeah, what's your name, please?
Brianna.
Brianna? Come on, would you please, Brianna? And watch your step here, Brianna. If you trip and fall, it'll be on YouTube within an hour. Right up here, Brianna. Brianna, this is Teller. Tell this is Brianna. She claims to be from the audience. We have a role for which you're cut out. You just match the silhouette as best you can, Brianna. Beautiful. This hand goes up like this. Beautiful. Right there, this hand is right on your hip. And all you've got to do in this whole trick is just stay really, really still, okay? Really, really still. I'm going to throw these knives around you. I'm going to throw them one at a time. I'm going to count to 3 before each one. And all you got to do is stay really, really still, okay? Just don't move at all. And watch yourself, tell them a little up. You're right. Yeah, watch out. Here we go, Brianna. And 1, 2, 3. Brianna, you were doing beautifully. Then at some point, you move this hand down 3 or 4 inches. That's all well and good, Brianna. Except I was aiming right here. And if you'd have moved that arm down when that knife was in the air and that knife was stuck in your arm, you'd be running all over Vegas saying, you know that big guy in Penn and Teller, he stuck a knife in my arm. That wouldn't really be the whole truth, would it, Brianna? Because the big guy in Penn and Teller, his aim was true, and you moved your arm into the path. So even if you make the mistake, Brianna, I'm still the one who's going to be blamed. Okay, so yeah, was she looking around? That's why I do my hand. Okay, we're going to put a blindfold on here, Brianna. Tell things to make it a little bit easier for you to focus and concentrate. Keep that hand right there. That's perfect there, Brianna. And right there over your eyes. Is that not blindfolding you properly there, Brianna? Mm-hmm. Stay still. Right there, Brianna. Just stay really, really still. Here we go, Brianna. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, beautiful, Brianna. Lift the blindfold up. Right where I told you, Brianna. Beautifully done. We're going to do that twice more, Brianna. And let's put that, let's put the blindfold on. I think that helped the trick a lot. Yeah, right there. And this hand right in position. Perfect. And this hand goes right in your hip. Come here, run into here this time, okay? Right. Stay nice and still there, Brianna. There we go, Brianna. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, beautiful, Brianna. Take a look there, Brianna. Take a look. Beautifully done right down there. You know, Brianna, even though we just met, I'm really starting to trust you.
Oh.
I'm going to do something that requires a lot of trust. I'm going to throw right next to your face, okay, Brianna? Right here, just like this. This hand goes right up here, this hand right here, and stay very, very still. Keep your head very, very still. Here we go, Brianna, and... I'm so sorry, man, like a million miles away. Here we go. Nice and still there, Brianna, and... 1, 2, 3. Cool. Go, Brianna. Take a look there, Brianna. Take a look. Beautifully done there, Brianna. Beautifully done. You are so good at this, Brianna. It's like you're a natural-born target or something. You're just wonderful. But I know you know something fish is going down. First of all, the reaction of the audience, but also you're a smart woman. You know that a big corporation like the CW could never allow some whack job to actually put a human being in jeopardy without, major kickbacks all around. So I'll explain to you how the trick was done. I don't know if you remember this, Brianna. When I first brought you up here, I stood on this side of you, which is very bad staging, Brianna. I'm twice your size. People over here can't see it all. When to keep you upstage, you wouldn't notice this. An electrical cable. Because we knew that if you saw electric power running to a board with no lights on it, you'd figure out immediately that behind that board is a powerful array of electromagnets. Now, Brianna, backstage, there's a gentleman by the name of Nathan Santucci, who's our director of covert activities. He has control over all these magnets from backstage, and that's what I was counting. So he knows just what I'm going to throw. Nate, let's show Brianna. Upper right, upper right. 1, 2, 3. It sucks it right up there so we can possibly miss. And then just let it go, let it go, let it go. So all I have to do, Brianna, is throw at the right time. Once this whole thing is set up like this, anyone in the world can throw knives. Want to give it a try?
Sure.
Come over here, would you please, Brianna? Put your left foot right on that pink line right there, would you please, Brianna? Put your right foot back for balance. This arm by your side for balance. You know how to throw a baseball, Brianna? You can throw overhand, right? Yeah. Okay, so your part looks like this. 1, 2, 3. Except with luck, you'll throw toward the board and not directly into the audience. Okay, Brianna? We're going to do a dry run. Okay. Not going to really throw this time. Okay. It's going to fake. Of course, I'll be standing here, so you can't throw, because at this distance, it's not called to throw. This distance, it's called to stab. So we're going to have you just mime it here, Brianna. I'm just going to make sure you have the timing right. I'm counting, you're throwing. 1, 2, 3. You're dead on. Going to really throw this next time. Really throw hard. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Safety's off, Nate. We're really going. I'm counting. Listen to me. Going to throw right after 3. Okay, Brianna? Here we go, Brianna. And what are you doing? When I left here, Brianna, you were perfect. And as soon as I got ready to do the actual trick, your eyes, they went bug nutty, okay? I just want you to ignore me entirely, okay? The magnets do all the tricks. You need to do nothing. What are you doing, Taylor? You're distracting me. Man, you're smart. A little bit of blindfold on you here, Brianna. Tell Vince to help you a lot. Is that on you properly there, Brianna? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. You're going to really throw this time, okay, Brianna? And I don't mean to embarrass you, but your hand's a little bit sweaty, so you dry your hand off a little bit so you have a nice, clean release. Here we go, Brianna. You're going to throw right after 3. Really throw. Really throw this time. Here we go, Brianna. Here we go, Brianna. And 1, 2, 3. Beautiful, Brianna. Take a look there, Brianna. Take a look. Perfectly done there, Brianna. Beautifully done. Look at that twice more, Brianna, right there. Right there. Put that blindfold back on you right there. Beautiful. This arm by your side. Just grab the second knife here, Brianna. Just here. Oh man. Drop my keys, Brianna. Just drop my keys. There we go, Brianna. There we go, Brianna. And here we go, Brianna. And 1, 2, 3. Brianna. Just another few inches higher, Brianna. You're going to give this old atheist some religion right up here on stage there, Brianna. One more, Brianna. Just pull that right down there. This is the last one, Brianna. Just grab the third knife here. Remember, Brianna, this is a 3-person operation. It's just you, me, and the Santucci. You, me, and the Santucci. After 3. Here we go, Brianna. And 1, 2, 3. You've killed me, Brianna. Nicely done there, Brianna. Beautifully done. Watch this. Nicely done.
Ladies and gentlemen, Penn and Teller. Fabulous. Great fun. Well, our magicians are finished, and that's all the show we have for you this evening. But we're just getting warmed up because this is Las Vegas, after all. See you next time with more Fool Us.